What's up everybody, back to another video, and today I am back in London. And before I forget, I seem to forget that I have this black eye, so I'll go ahead and address that so you're not wondering. So a buddy of mine talked me into playing rugby last weekend. First time I played in quite a while. Took an elbow to the eye while I was trying to make a tackle, yada yada yada. It was a fun week at work, everybody making fun of me. So I'm back in London, and something I should tell you that I just learned, taking the metros around the city, it's a little bit of a learning curve. I was used to getting the paper tickets or buying the Oyster card. Now you can actually just use Google Pay or Apple Pay and just tap the terminal, and you don't have to use the ticket machines or anything like that at all. So between your Google Pay or iPay on your phones and using like Google Maps or Apple Maps or something to navigate your way through the metro systems, it's pretty easy to get around the city. So bypass the ticket machines and just go straight for contactless payment. So my first stop today, I'm in Speaker's Corner. Speaker's Corner is at the edge of Hyde Park. There's the Speaker's Corner coffee. So Speaker's Corner was a piece of Hyde Park that the Assembly or Parliament of England put aside for basically free speech, conduct free speech. So it can trace its origins back to the middle 1700s. I think it was 1873 when Parliament actually designated this a free speech place. And it has a pretty significant history. I think it was 1906 to 1914, the suffragettes held massive protests and marches here. 1908, Women's Day, the suffragettes, over 250,000 women marched. And so this is known as the birthplace of free speech in England. Ironically, it's also been used by people like Karl Marx and Vladimir Lenin to hold massive rallies. So kind of ironic that those two would be making speech rallies at a free speech place. Sorry, I have to look at this crow. I don't know why I like crows, but I like crows. So just take a gander around at Hyde Park. Unfortunately, there are no speeches going on today, but this whole corner over here of Hyde Park is known as Speaker's Corner. Back over here, usually where all the speeches take place. More recent history, there was also massive protest here against the war in Iraq, and then also last year when the war broke out in Ukraine, there were massive protests here as well. So I kind of just came down to London on a whim. I was about an hour north of here, and so I hopped a train down for a couple days. Originally I thought I would come down, maybe go see Phantom of the Opera at Her Majesty's Theater. I don't know if I'll do that tonight or not. I randomly found the Ukrainian social club last night and went by there, had some dinner, met some people. Tonight they're having something called Toloka. It's like a Ukrainian cultural awareness, basically like a fundraiser type thing, but they're going to have music, events, food, stuff like that. So that starts at 12, it goes until 8 in the evening, so I might run by there. Besides that, I really have no plans, just kind of walking around London. I'm here all day today. So yeah, let's get walking, and we'll talk a little more in a little bit. Okay, I'm right across the street from Hyde Park. I want to say one more thing about making the contactless payment on the metros. I asked one of the people from the metro, is it cheaper for me to do that, or should I not be doing that? Should I use a ticket? And they said no, it's actually cheaper. So if you use Apple Pay or Google Pay, it's actually going to save you a little bit of money, which, trust me, you'll come to appreciate, because London is expensive. I'll talk more about that a little bit in the video. So I was at Hyde Park, that's where I just did the last segment, and I walked over to the little legend to see what was close, and right across the street is the Animal War Memorial. You know how much I like animals if you watch any of my videos, and so I thought this was pretty interesting. This monument is dedicated to all the animals that served and died alongside British and Allied forces in wars and campaigns throughout time. They had no choice. Really interesting. Sorry, it's a little loud out here. London is a loud city. Just walked through a really cool district called Carnaby. It's right on the edge of Soho. So I'm going to kind of turn around, walk back through and do a little filming. I forgot to bring my camera out. Just noticed this at the end of it. I have no idea the story behind this. Talks about the district of Soho at this house. Sign at the other side, it said Coronation and Canopy, so I'm not sure if they had some type of a coronation for the King's party down here. I'm not sure what that is, what that sign means exactly. There's one of the main signs with the crown above. So up and down the main street here is just shop after shop, and all along the side streets there's quite a few different little pubs and bars and things like that. So I'm sure this is probably pretty lively at night, this area. There's the sign that talks about the coronation. See here on the corner is one of these cool little pubs here. This is Shakespeare's Head. I took a photo of it on the way into this area. I love the British pubs. Door looks cool. It's called The Bar. Underneath it says everything you need to create a bar at home. I'm curious if it's more than just liquor. No, that's all I see. It's just a liquor store. Really? I thought it had, I was hoping it had stuff literally to make a bar. Oh well. So I had just put my camera in my pocket to walk in a store, and I walked past this building. This is called the Now building, so walk inside to check this place out. It's a little disorienting actually standing here. I bet this looks amazing at night. Another room down here as well. I may have to make a trip back here at night just to see it. Just Soho and Leicester Square, just kind of walking around. So nice weather out today. See, there's quite a few people out. Not really sure where I'm going, just kind of walking around. Oh, there's the Harry Potter statue, looks like. Playing Quidditch. Leicester Square. So I saw this last night on the internet. Didn't realize it was right here. It's the Swiss Glockenspiel. I've seen the Glockenspiel in Munich, or München for you German. There's always a line. Came off Leicester Square, trying to figure out where I am. It's really easy to get lost in London, but the good thing is, as long as you find a metro, you can always find your way back to your hotel. So I'm standing here on the corner just looking around, and I look down here, and I believe I know what that statue is. I'm going to walk down to see it. If it is, then I know exactly where I am. And that's actually, it's kind of an important statue as well. I'll show you. Get closer to it. Yes, that is the statue. So this is, unfortunately I can't get over there because I don't know if this is getting ready for the London Marathon stuff going on, but this is one of the few landmarks that I recognize outside of like Buckingham Palace, you know, the main ones. This is the statue to the Crimean War. So I'm gonna walk over there and see if this guy yells at me, but funny enough, I actually recognize that statue, so now I know where I am. It's the invasion of Sevastopol, Crimea. I did my video from London last year, and I remember this. So at least I know where I am now. The back side of the Royal Stables, and I guess they're prepping for the marathons here. They've got another heat that they're getting ready to let go.
Something for the final straight. Don't use up all your energy in the first 100 meters.
Up on 10 Downing Street, right down this road here. So that's the Prime Minister's residence. You can see all the security and turnstile gates. But on the other side of the road, there is a anti-Ukraine war protest, so I think I'm gonna go join that. Wish me luck. Okay, I made it away from the protest, so there were a bunch of crazy anti-protesters out there. It was strange because they were saying and had signs and they were yelling stuff like Ukraine, you know, the bioweapons labs, and they're stealing children, which is funny because that's what Putin just had an arrest warrant issued for, stealing children. So it was just weird. These were older people too, and it's just fascinating to me that people who have like unfettered access to information are just beholden to Russian propaganda. And they're not Russian, they were English, so that's really strange. So I made my way over to a Ukrainian cultural seminar called Toloka. So saw the signs for it last night. I don't have a ticket. Hopefully they'll let me buy a ticket at the door. So I'm gonna go in and see what this is like here. People doing tattoos.
А часом я сам не свій, і в голові дивні думки, і на душі
Okay, I made it out of there. I think that place is getting ready to get crazy. A DJ was getting ready to start playing. Alcohol was flowing. They had 5 hours left till they closed, so I made it out of there in time. So I think I'm gonna go back to the hotel, recharge my battery on my phone and my batteries in me. So I think I might go ahead and wrap it up from London. I don't know if I'll go out anymore. I'm pretty exhausted, and I'll be back here in a couple months for probably a 4-day, or maybe the 4th of July weekend or something, so I'll do a longer video. But that's it. I want to show you a little bit more of off the beaten path of London. So if I don't see you later tonight, which I probably won't, as always, thanks for watching. See you soon.